Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to my very first Memory Keeping Monday post. Today I decided to do a live because today is my kickoff for Memory Keeping Mondays. But on Mondays, there will be some kind of post that has something to do with memory keeping or scrapbooking. It could be just a video, it could just be maybe a hint or a product review or just anything that has something to do with memory keeping. So today I decided to do a live because it's my kickoff to my memory keeping. And I have to tell you what has inspired me to start memory keeping. My husband just recently lost his dad. And just before that, we had a surprise 60th birthday for my husband. So we have some really fun special pictures from that birthday party. So that's the first layout that I'm going to show you. So yesterday, when I was out and about doing all kinds of fun errands, one of the things was to print some pictures off of my phone. However, I forgot to bring my list of things that I wanted to do while I was out and about. So this was one of the things that I forgot to do, was to print some pictures off. I do have a Canon selfie printer. Right now it's not working. So it's on my wish list to either buy a new printer or try to get my my selfie working again. I've looked up YouTube videos and stuff like that, and haven't been very successful in figuring out how to fix my selfie printer. So I'm a little lost without a little printer because I like that. You guys saw when I did do some memory keeping from some trips that I did this past summer. I was really having fun with the selfie and the different ways you could do layouts and stuff. So anyway, I looked at my phone and I figured out the pictures that I'm going to use. And you guys know me when I'm scrapbooking. I'm a scrapbooker from like when I was a teenager. I love to scrapbook things. And if it was a concert I went to, I saved the tickets. You know, all that kind of stuff. So on this one, this is going to be my first layout for my husband's 60th birthday party. So my way of memory keeping for me right now, and one of the reasons why I want to do this Memory Keeping Mondays, is because I want to do more of this, okay? So I have found that when I commit to you guys to doing something weekly, I do it weekly. So that way there, I get things done. So this is something that I want to get done. So I have committed to you guys to weekly post something about memory keeping. I'm calling it memory keeping instead of scrapbooking because, I don't know, for me, that's what it means. It means keeping the memories close to heart. I also work in a dementia unit, you guys know, so I know how important it is to families and stuff to have some of these memories. And maybe you don't think so now, but at some point you might in your life. So this is my first layout. I have talked to other people who are very big scrapbookers or memory keepers, and they have always said, you know, I feel so overwhelmed, like, where do I start? And they basically said, you know, pick up your phone or whatever, and something that just recently happened. So the passing of my father-in-law and my husband's 60th birthday was something that just recently happened. So I'm kind of going to work backwards into my phone and go from there. So that's an idea. I'm just putting it out there for you guys. All right, so you guys know me. Like I said, scrapbooking for me, I like to keep things. So this was the birthday invitation that we did for his birthday. Okay. I have 3 pictures that are going to go here, and I don't have them printed, but I'm going to show you. So I have this one here, that is of the table that we had with all the pictures. We did a big picture board. My brother was here, so he did the 60, and we put Tom's high school picture in the middle of the 0 and all that fun stuff. I have to say this party was a full family get help. Like, everybody was into this. And my daughter-in-law bought those beautiful light up cupcake holders. Aren't they awesome? So those will be in her stash. So, and then she also had a friend of ours make these fun cookies with all the different tools. So that's what's going to be on this page. And you can see we had kind of a gold and black theme going on here. So that was where I came in with this. Okay, so I started with a black 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. I'm not sure if you can get 12 by 12 black from us right now of our cardstock, but I think the Creative Memories, the white core one, is still available, so you could use that. I'm going to put the 3 pictures down along here, the ones with the cupcake holders and all that stuff. So the important thing to do, that even if you're not going to put these into an album right away, and I find that sometimes that might not be, at some point in my life, I'm going to do an album for my husband. I'm going to do an album for myself. I'm going to do an album for each of the girls, and maybe for each of the families. They're for the boys from when they were little. So I'm going to do these albums at some point, but I'm not really doing, like, working on an album, so to speak, right now. So protectors, and this is the number 166397. Right now they're on sale. These are the protectors that I use. They're not the they're the ones that have the ring binder holes in the side, and they load from the top. Okay, in the new tomorrow releasing is the scrapbooking catalog, which I thought I had a picture of it here somewhere. Right here. Okay. So a new scrapbooking brochure is going to release tomorrow. Okay. And in there they have both the ones, the top loading ones and the side loading ones. And the side loading ones have the posts. So you put them in a post album. Okay. And right now, looking at, I went on Stampin' Up! This morning, and I did not see any albums, so to speak, in there, except for this one. All right. And if you're doing a Christmas album, this one might be good for you. This one is a 6x6 album. This one's on sale also for $12.60. The number's 166387. Okay. And you can also get the 6x6 protectors. And again, all this stuff is while supplies last because it's on sale. 166398. Okay. It didn't say it was on the last chance list, but it did say it was on sale. And I think it's because these are leftover Close to My Heart stuff that they have purchased from the Close to My Heart warehouse. I believe they purchased a whole bunch of stuff from them to help them liquidate their stuff. All right. So I went and I got some wild wheat, and for me, wild wheat is very gold. So I did that as the backgrounds to my pictures. Okay. I can get rid of this off of here. I did put a background around my invitation because otherwise the invitation got kind of lost. Okay. Then I went and I grabbed the Wanted to Say dies. Okay. These are on low inventory, as you can see. So if this is something you want to add to your collection, let me know. But they're on low inventory right now. So I've already mounted the Celebrate and that bunch of stars up there. This is not mounted yet. So I wanted to bring this up close to the camera and show you that I did gold on gold with the Celebrate, okay? And those little stars are in that die as well, okay? And what I used was, and something that I'm doing, just because it makes my life easier, is I have gone ahead and taken a sheet of our gold and I have made it stickers. So you can do that by using the adhesive sheets, okay? So you get 12 of these sheets. They're 6 by 12. I am trying to do one in each color so that I have one over by my die machine, one in each color. So that way there you'd have, it makes them stickers basically. You put the sheet on the back of here, and then when you go ahead and die cut things out, it makes them stickers. So I'm going to show you, I've cut a couple more of the gold stars out, and I'll show you afterwards. We just peel off the back and they're going to be stickers, okay? Now I needed something for up in here, and I wanted to do some journaling. I've talked to a lot of people, and a lot of people have said, you know, journaling is really important. Not enough people journal. I have to say, one of a memory that I have is something that my brother and my sisters and I all talk about all the time is my mother's handwriting. So journaling is kind of important. So what I want to do on this, I wrote it over here, is it was Mariah's vision to give her dad a special day. All right, so I'm going to move all this stuff out of the way. Now, you probably wonder where I got this fun tag with the gold line on the outside. So I have all this stuff kind of sitting around left over from Christmas, because I'll show you why. I'm still working on Christmas stuff. I haven't given in to spring just yet. I'm still working on Christmas stuff. Hi, Miss Sandy. So I was working on this stuff, and I was like, oh, there's nothing in there. But I do have these, and there was a tag. And you can see there's a tag right there. Now, I might save this because I like this gold outline, and I like this tag here that has the gold on the bottom. So I might use that on my other page. And then there was some little tags with gold on them as well. So I might use some of those to do some other journaling on this page or the page that goes with it. So the page that goes with it, I have some really special pictures too. We have the last picture of my husband with his dad, which is just very special to us. Chelsea was in charge of cakes and cupcakes and cookies and all that for the party. And she did a cake for my father-in-law because my husband and him shared a birthday. So that was pretty special. And that's the last picture I have of him and his dad together. I also have this great picture of him with his brothers and sisters and his mom and dad, brothers and sister. And you can see our gold and black was our decorating theme. And then I have this fun picture of my husband and I with our whole gang as well. So those will go on the opposite page that I will make to go opposite this page, okay? And I will work on that when I print the pictures out because I'm not really sure what size I'm going to have those pictures be. But I did know that these pictures I was going to make all small enough to fit into those 3 spots. Okay. So I was going to, and I decided to write over here instead of trying to write on here because I wanted to be, I wanted to have it there so that I hopefully don't make any mistakes. Now I'm using the Stampin' Write marker and I'm hoping that this one is going to, actually maybe what I should do is use, no, I don't want it that big. So I'm going to do special day kind of big in the bottom here. All right. And then I'm going to say, it was Mariah's vision to give her dad a special day. And then I'm going to come in with my wild wheat and I'm just going to do a little squiggly between and maybe a little squiggly down here and a little squiggly down there. All right, now I have a habit of not dotting my I's, so let's make sure all my I's are dotted. All right, and I think that works out pretty good. All right, so let's bring that back in, and let's go ahead and put that right on our page. Hi, Miss Patricia, how are you? All right, now I did look up that our liquid glue, the Tombow mono liquid glue that we sell, is photo safe. So that's something that I know a lot of scrapbookers like to keep in mind, is they like to use things that are photo safe. So another little backstory to that was one of my sister-in-laws and a bunch of us, we all got together after my father-in-law passed away. We did a Thursday afternoon and everybody came when they could. My sister-in-law made food. My sister-in-law always makes food. She's good about that. She had, what did she have? Oh, pulled pork and mac and cheese. And everybody came whenever they could. And we went through all the old albums and pulled out pictures that we wanted to do for the boards of Dad. And it was so fun because, it was fun to look through the pictures. My other sister-in-law, who does a lot of stuff with ancestry stuff, we got talking about how those old albums that everybody used that had the sticky paper that went down over them are supposedly really, really bad for your pictures. So if you are very concerned about that, anything that is going to touch your pictures, you want to make sure that you use a non-toxic, what's the name I'm looking for? Somebody help me here. Acid-free glue. So you want to make sure that you're doing that, okay? So now I'm gonna bring in my stars that I had here. So I'm gonna peel these off. So I've made them stickers. So see, the back is just gonna peel right off, and it's a nice little. It's just gonna be a sticker, okay? Hi, Miss Chels. I just was bragging about all your cake and your cupcakes and your and then I made one for down there, okay? So you know me, I like to do the odd thing, okay? And then I decided to come in. So again, you can decorate with other things on your page. It's just that anything that's touching your photos, for me, that's how I look at it. Anything that's touching my photos, I don't want to have the acid. So I want my everything to be non-acid. So I'm going to come in with some of these. You guys know me. I love these things. These are the Sparkle Gems. I'm hoping, I know they're going to at least stay till the catalog leaves. So I'm just going to put some of these all around here. All right. And then I'm going to bring some down through here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 7 over here. Or maybe we'll do 7. Oh, we'll do 7 up here. All right, just like that. All right, so I'm all ready to put pictures on it now when I do decide to print my pictures out, whether I do it at Walgreens or wherever I decide to go. And hopefully I've given you some hints on some fun things to do. And I will be making a matching page. So this will be a double 12 by 12 layout, okay? So I'm just going to set this stuff over. Oh, let's set it over here. All right, so now the other thing that's just been, like I said, I'm kind of going backwards in my phone. But the most recent thing would have either been, New Year's Eve or Christmas, right? So this particular layout that I did for my husband would be a great New Year's Eve layout, because the black and gold would be very pretty for New Year's Eve as well. So if you have some pictures from New Year's Eve, none of us gathered on New Year's Eve. We had a really bad thunderstorm here, and I was on call, so I might have got called into work, and so there was all that. So we didn't gather for New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. It was just kind of a quiet time for all of us. But I do love all the Christmas cards that I get in the mail. So you guys know me from in the past. One of the things that I think is, if everybody's going to spend all this fun time collecting pictures and doing these fun layouts with all these fun photo cards, wouldn't it be fun to scrapbook them as well? So here's one that I have from this year. No, and we didn't take pictures on Christmas either. Chelsea said that like the minute she got home. Normally everybody does a picture in front of my Christmas tree, and this year for some reason when everybody was here we didn't do it. I don't know why, but we didn't. So I don't have pictures from everybody from Christmas this year. So so that's a little disappointing, but that's the other thing, is if I do start doing more of this memory keeping, I'll be thinking about taking pictures a little bit more, which I think is kind of important to remember to take the pictures. So these are 3 of my photo pictures. As you can see, there's Chelsea and Chloe, my son, and Chelsea's mom and dad. They always do a really fun family photo shoot every year, and that's their Christmas card, which is really cool. This little guy is Camden. He is my husband's niece, little guy, and that's her boyfriend up there, Jake. So that's a fun one. And then these guys over here, you know them. That's my son and my daughter-in-law, Em, and my little Miss Olivia. And there's some fun pictures. Look at this one. I love this one of her. And then her and mom. And my granddog, Abby Doo. Anyway, so these are always fun. Looks like Abby Doo might have went out for Halloween. She looks like she's got like a sunflower thing on her thing. Or that could be from daycare. They like to do lots of fun things with her at daycare. So I was able to get all 3 of these on here. I grabbed some of those things that I had left over from Christmas to decorate the page. But one of the fun things that I decided to do was none of these had the year on them. So I was like, okay, I need to put the year on there. So I went, oh geez, and Googled numbers. And what did I do with it? I had it here. Oh, I must have put it away. Hang on a second. Let me grab it. When I went into Stampin' Up, so those of you guys that don't know too much about the Stampin' Up website too, when you go in there, there's a search engine at the top. So I searched numbers, and this set came up, and this one we could pre-order. This is Birthday Celebration, okay? And this is going to have a beautiful scrapbooking kit that's going to go with it. It's a beautiful suite that's in the catalog. But what's really fun is that it's got some number dies in there. So I grabbed it. I haven't used it yet, so I grabbed it for the number dies. And I did 2024 on the bottom, so that I know that these pictures are from 2024. So that's another thing that with my mom, with pictures and stuff, she never put dates on them. And we found that going through like pictures and stuff of my father-in-law and stuff, that we didn't see a lot of pictures with dates and stuff on them. So we were relying on Mom to remember dates and stuff. So it's important to put dates on your pages, I think, so that you remember when that was, okay? So that's just a fun thing, and that's a little preview to another little stamp set and die set that's coming out in that mini catalog that also releases tomorrow. Lots going on tomorrow in the Stampin' Up world. Lots. Okay, so the next one I have down here is this one, okay, and I've gone ahead and I've glued some of these down. Now, the other thing that I like to basically, I've loved to decorate with is the cards that I get from my customers. So these two down here are some fun cards that I got from my customers that I just love a real lot. This one here is an old set, but that's okay. I like it a lot. And then this one here, I think that's a newer set, and then she's got the snow dots on there. But what I wanted to show you about that one too is look at her envelope. She found these cute little Santa hat stickers, and it doesn't always have to be Stampin' Up stuff, folks. Like, you know, I had one customer sent me a card that wasn't Stampin' Up, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that I didn't do a homemade card for you." And I was like, you don't always have to do homemade cards for me. All right, so I decided on this one. Now you're gonna see I got a little Post-it note up here with what says flip-flop on that one, or flip-flap, not flip-flop, flip-flap. All right, so coming out in that new scrapbook and brochure, there is going to be these things called flip-flaps, okay? And what they are is they're like little protectors that you'll put in here. It'll put you can put the picture down in there, and then it has this, it's clear, and it's going to have this little thing of glue, and they come in 4x6. They come in a bunch of different sizes. And what you will be able to do is mount that there. But the reason I want to do it is because it also has pictures on the back. Okay, so I want to be able to flip it over and still be able to see my pictures on the back. So I don't want to glue that one down. This one here, I've already gone ahead and glued. I just like, I mean, it's a store-bought card, but I just liked it anyway. And then I have this one, and I need to put some more little presents or something in between there. So I grabbed my stickers from my Memory and More, and I'm going to put some more presents in there. Let's see, I've used all the presents from there. Maybe I'll do, I'm going to use up all my little presents. I'm just going to put presents everywhere. Anywhere a little present will fit. There. All right, so I've used up all, whoops, there's my dimensionals in there. So don't forget, we also have these. These will fit fun in some little spots where maybe you can't. You can also use these to mount things on, use these as backgrounds. So see, that would have actually looked really pretty behind that, or maybe even, no, it's too small for that. But anyway, I'm using up all these things too in my pages. Makes it quick and easy, okay? So there's that one. And that one I wanted to show you because of the cute little sticker. This was another one. And this one here, there's my sister-in-law and her husband and their family. My nephew got married this past September, so I have some pictures from that I'm going to scrapbook. I have a funny picture that there's like 5 pictures of the whole family, and in every single picture, one of us is not looking. So I'm going to do a layout with all 5 of the pictures. So, but here's another card that was sent to me, and another Christmas card sent to me from customers or downline or whatever. But here's another one that I want to do a flip-flop with, and you see, because they have pictures on the back of this one too. So we're going to do another. So I just took a little Post-it note and stuck those on there, because I can't order the flip-flops till tomorrow, or flip-flaps till tomorrow, so they will be on my list, which I have my big list going. So that's what I have for you guys today. So hopefully I've given you some hints in memory keeping. And like I said, this is going to be my memory keeping Mondays. I'm going to post every Monday something that has something to do with scrapbooking or memory keeping. And it could be a trick. It could be something I saw. It could be a layout. It could be a video. It could be all different kinds of things. So hopefully I've given you some things to think about. Hopefully you're going to look in your phone and just look and see if you have some pictures that you might want to print out and get them off your phone and make some really fun scrapbooking layouts or memory keeping layouts, whichever you want to call it. But anyway, that's that. So thank you guys so much for stopping in. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of housekeeping. As you guys know, there's my website. Tomorrow, a whole bunch of stuff is dropping. The most important thing that has anything to do with today is the scrapbooking brochure will be on that website, so you'll be able to check it out. There are some fun kits. That kit right there is the one that goes with the birthday stamp set, birthday celebrations that I showed you. I will keep sending you pics. Yeah, Chelsea's very good about taking pictures and sending me pictures of Chloe, rather. Sorry. I don't have as many pictures of Olivia. Well, we kind of joke around about that. So, but Mom's getting better. M's getting better about taking more pictures of Olivia. So, and I'm terrible. I am really terrible about taking pictures. I am probably the worst about taking pictures. And I think it's because I don't like to have my picture taken. So, but that's something I need to get over because life is too short, and the only thing that's going to be here when you're gone is pictures. So, at least for me, I'm not leaving my kids no big fortune. So, anyway, so thank you guys so much for stopping by. My next event this week is going to be Mystery Card Night. Don't forget, Mystery Card Night is Wednesday, and I can't remember if it's at 7 or 7:30. But you're going to want to stop back here for that, because that's a real lot of fun. Go on my Facebook page and it will show you the list of supplies to have handy, and we're going to get together and make some cards. So yeah, I know, Sandy, it's tough, huh, to be pictured. I'm not a big fan of it, but I discovered that, I don't have a lot of pictures of my mom, and I don't have a lot of pictures of my dad, and it's kind of important to have those. So that is one of the reasons why I've decided to really start doing more of this memory keeping stuff. Chelsea's also very good about giving me pictures of Chloe every year from their family photo shoot that they do. And I went to put the newest one in the frame that I have downstairs, and there's like 4 of them in there. And so I took one out, and that's going to be another one of my layouts. But I didn't have a 12 by 12 sheet of cardstock in the color that I wanted. So added that to my list for tomorrow. So I have a huge order going in tomorrow. So Stampin' Up's going to like me tomorrow. So I'm using some of my Christmas money to buy me some stuff that has been on my list. So anyway, so thank you guys so much for stopping in. Don't forget Memory Keeping Mondays. That's going to be our thing. I have my little thingy here, Memory Keeping Mondays. And Wednesday is going to be Mystery Card Night, so come on back for Mystery Card Night. That's always a lot of fun. And then Friday is my Facebook Fridays. So lots going on here in Stampin' with Julia. So, all right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Thank you guys for stopping in, those of you that were here, because I did it in the middle of the day. And hopefully, as always, thank you for watching. and hopefully we'll all be stamping together soon.